No. It is semifinal Saturday. One more time. Are you ready? Let's get ready to welcome our very first angler from North Carolina, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Jake Whitaker. Jake Whitaker started the day with 42 pounds, 15 ounces. He needs 12.10 to take the lead. I don't think that's going to be a problem. 5 fish all alive. 18 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into first place with 61 pounds and 10 ounces. Get loud for North Carolina's Jake Whitaker. $61.10, gonna weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. Big Bass, the tournament is 8.12. That one's 6 pounds, 7 ounces, so gonna take it over for the day. So congrats on that, and hope it's enough to slide into that top 10.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know if y'all got to watch today, but I left a couple out there today, and that's just part of it. I don't know if the little cold front that came through kind of messed with the bite a little bit or whatever, but it was a little bit slow on me this morning. We got a good one in the boat and then kind of went, just catching some small fish, and then I was able to catch that big one there, and that really boosted me. So, man, Lake Okeechobee's been good to me this week. I can't really complain. Yesterday was one of the best days of fishing I've ever had, and today wasn't too far behind that if I would have just got those in the boat. But, man, if we can just make the top 10 tomorrow, that'll be a good way to start the year.
I'd love to see it happen for you. We'll find out shortly. An Elite Series champion from Georgia. Get loud for Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier started with 39 pounds, 13 ounces. 3 fish to add to that here today. 5 pounds, 6 ounces gives him 45 pounds and 3 ounces. And unfortunately not going to make the cut, but you made the first cut, and that's a good way to start the season.
Yeah, you never know how I'll end up in Florida, so I'm always happy to get the season started on the right foot and, come down here and make a Saturday cut and go on to Seminole with good points.
Well, congrats on a great start. We'll see you at Seminole. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. Clark Wendlandt had 43 pounds and 14 ounces. Looks like a good day today. Looking for 17-13 to take the lead. 5 fish all alive. 23 pounds, 4 ounces. With 67 pounds and 2 ounces, Clark Wendlandt is your brand new leader. And check out that Hydrilla Gorilla. Clark Wendlandt with the biggest bag on semifinal Saturday so far. That's your VMC Monster Bag of the day. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 6'7". It is 7 pounds, 3 ounces. And you're leading this deal right now, leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. And I know the goal is to get in that top 10, and you might have done that.
Yeah, really, at the end of the day, I thought I needed one more bite. I really did. I had 2 big ones, and I'd caught a good number of fish, but I just kept thinking I need a big one. And like 5 minutes left, I caught the big one. And so, 7-pounder, Lake Okeechobee. It was windy today, but it wasn't that bad. You got to kind of know what to do when it's windy, know where to go and know how to run. But I mean, as long as you take your time, you can get there.
If you slide into that top 10, which right now it looks like you have, how you feeling about your chances tomorrow?
I mean, I really didn't think there was any possible way that I could win down there, but I'm kind of starting to think maybe I could. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that I just keep getting big bites. All I got to do is get 5 of them. I had 4 today. If I get 5, I mean, it's gonna weigh a lot. So I just hope they're big.
I hope you get the opportunity. We'll find out at the end of the weigh-in. I need you to get extra loud. This Elite Series rookie, his very first tournament from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. Started the tournament at 38 pounds and 4 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 28-15 to take the lead. 24 pounds, 15 ounces. with 63 pounds and 3 ounces. Logan Latuso moves into second place currently. What a start to his Elite Series career. Hello, bass fishing world. Meet Logan Latuso. Man, you are sitting in second place in this tournament. This is your first ever Bassmaster Elite Series event. This is exactly how you expected it to go, right?
Oh, to a T. No. If you would have told me I would have been in the top 10 going in the last day after practice, I would have said there's no way. But this place was fun. It got them.
So what changed between practice and obviously today?
I got one area. I had one bite in practice. It was my biggest fish. So I started there, and I think the biggest thing is I'm only around like 4 or 5 boats. Today I was only around 1. You know, I think new fish are pulling up every day, and I kind of dialed it in each day as the days went on.
Well, I hope you get another shot at them tomorrow. We'll find out at the end of this way. And let's hear it for Logan Latuso. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Loughran III. 38 pounds and 12 ounces going into today. 5 fish here today. 15 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 5th place with 54 pounds and 8 ounces. Sitting in 5th place currently, a great start to the season for Ed Loughran, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Get loud for the barrister. Ed, pretty good start to the season. I know you'd like to get in that top 10, and we'll have to find out how that goes, but regardless, you got to be happy with the way this one kicked off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great start. Terrible practice, but I made the most of a couple of little spots. Sharing water, unfortunately, with Brandon Cobb, and I felt terrible for him today. He had a difficult day, and hopefully he'll be able to hold on. But had a great time. Okeechobee was good to me this week, and I guess now on to Seminole.
Well, hopefully you get a shot, but if you don't, we'll see you at Seminole.
Yeah, I think I'll drop out, but, I'll probably end up in 13th, 15th, something like that. But a great tournament.
Great points. Look forward to seeing you at the next one then. He is the only Australian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. 37 pounds, 11 ounces. What a day he's had again here today. 5 fish for Carl Jacobson. Fear my heart, 23 pounds, 6 ounces. With 61 pounds and an ounce, Carl Jacobson rockets into 4th place at the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. $61 and an ounce in 4th place, and you might have kicked off your season with the top 10. Wow.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is from 68th on day 1 with 12 pounds. And, it's just, that's what you got to do in life. It's what you got to do in these tournaments is not let it get you down. Keep coming back, keep chipping away at it, and that's what I was able to do. Man, this crowd, guys, thank you very much. This is the this is the true American dream for me. It's alive and well. So I've been dreaming of this since I was a little kid, and like growing up in Australia, this is just not possible where I come from. So in a whole nother country, I'm watching TV, looking at this and thinking that's where I want to be. And you guys showing up and just supporting me, a kid from Australia. It's been an incredible journey, and I just thankful every day I get to live this life here in the US. Just want to. I invested this year in a camera guy, Scott Argenbright. He's been filming everything, so he filmed this whole week. He got the 25-pound bag yesterday. So just check that out on YouTube. Support us. We're trying to do a bunch of good things through Fear My Heart with all of my sponsors, Hobie, and everyone. We're doing a big cleanup, lake cleanup in Knoxville right before the Classic. Just trying to do good things and give back to these communities that give so much to us, allow us to be here. So if I don't make tomorrow, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my sponsors, all the people that have supported me. But fingers crossed, I'm fishing tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Before you go anywhere, I mean, to make such a triumphant comeback, what changed since day number one?
So this is what bass fishing's all about. Literally, I got in an area and there wasn't many boats, and that's usually suicide when it comes to Florida fishing. I'm like, oh God, I found a spot where no one is. There was a couple boats. I used a 3/8 ounce Moloch swim jig with a X-Zone Swammer trailer, and I caught all the bucks. And yesterday I was doing it again, and I changed to a 1/2 ounce, slowed way down, and killed it in the holes. And those big females were spawning. And the difference between a 3/8 ounce and a 1/2 ounce was 25 and 23 pounds. So little minute adjustments. It's been a lifetime of my career doing this, and I'm just growing and learning every day. And that was one of the best adjustments I've made. And if I make the top 10, this will be my first ever top 10 cut in Florida to start the year off.
That's really good, but there's more things that have changed since day number one.
Little River? What?
Your weigh-in song?
Oh, yeah, David.
Since he started, I have begged him to weigh into the song that he played. Do you think that's fitting for an Australian angler to weigh into? You didn't weigh into that song, well, your entire career, and not on day one, but since you've weighed into it, they have felt your thunder every single day.
Yeah, it looks like Down Under's here to stay. Thanks, guys.
Let's bring on a two-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 36 pounds and an ounce coming into today. 5 fish here today. 9.4. Going to finish with 45.5. And you know what? You made the cut in the first event, and I don't think there's any anglers that come to an event in Florida and feel secure. I mean, even anglers that do good here, this can hurt you.
Yes, sir. You are darn right. That's the way it is here. You get on something, man, and it goes away the next day. And that's exactly what happened to me. I tried to adjust yesterday. I did adjust. It worked. Today, the wind just wouldn't allow me to do what I did yesterday. So I tried to adjust again, and I missed a couple opportunities, but nothing that would have set the world on fire. So, yes, I'm very happy to get through Florida inside the top 50. Now I keep the ball rolling and roll on up to Georgia and see how we can do there.
Safe travels there, and I look forward to seeing another great finish for you there. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. 39 pounds and 9 ounces. 5 fish here today for Ray Hanselman. 7 pounds even. This is a very nice crowd, but they're from Okeechobee, so they're not going to cheer for 7 pounds. I'm sorry. I did. See, you got the sympathy vote.
Thank you.
They're so much nicer than me.
Yeah, my well went dry, and I don't know. I guess that wind blew it out, I guess, and I just didn't leave. I was catching those male fish, and I figured that maybe a wave would move in, and they never did. But had a great event. Wow, what a crowd! And this is my first trip to Okeechobee, and I really like it. It's full of them, and even with the boat pressure, I mean, you can still catch them. And look to come back next year, I hope. I want to thank everybody and all my sponsors. Oh, and my boys, the baseball team won last night, by the way.
Oh, wow. Go Rams. Rams, right? Go Rams. He's your Bass Nation national champion. His first Elite Series event from Alabama. Get loud for Will Davis Jr. 37 pounds and 8 ounces. As of this morning, 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 8.2 to get inside the cut currently. More to stay there. 16 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 7th place with 53 pounds and 9 ounces. And Will Davis Jr. represents the Bass Nation in a big way at his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event. Man, what a start to your Elite Series career. Got to be happy with that.
Yes, sir. Very happy, and just want to thank the good Lord for letting me be able to fish Elite Series. And if any kids out here want to live this dream, just join the federation, and I'm a prime example. You can make it, because I never thought I'd make it here.
You made it here, represented Bass Nation well. I mean, you got a lot of events ahead of you. So this time last year, did you have any idea that you'd be an Elite Series angler?
No, sir.
What were you doing?
Fishing.
You're still fishing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just got a cooler jersey and a bunch of people now.
Oh, it's a bunch. It's a good crowd right here.
Great crowd, and it's great to have you as part of this crowd. Let's hear it for Will Davis Jr. He's a Bassmaster Open winner from Tennessee. Get loud for Skylar Hamilton. Skylar Hamilton at 40 pounds even going out this morning. 9 pounds, 5 ounces, puts him in 9th place currently with 49 pounds, 5 ounces, but not a comfortable 9th, I wouldn't imagine.
No, definitely not, especially with the guys I got behind me. And we got the 2 good ones sitting back there, hadn't even weighed in yet. So we're going to, it's great to start out the season this way. And I've always started out in the hole, it seems like, every year in Florida. And the only check I've made in my career in Florida has been at Okeechobee, and that was in 2017. So like keeping that streak going. Hope we keep coming back here. But man, this is it's an amazing place. It can humble you just like it did me today. Just when you think you figured it out, you go out and catch 9 pounds, and it's just been one of those days today. And I'm thankful it didn't happen yesterday. So I'm still fishing on the 3rd day. But got to say hi to all my family back home. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support, and we're gonna go try to catch them at Seminole.
Always great to have you here. He's a former Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. After day 1, he was in 80th place, rocketed all the way up to 10th place this morning with 29 pounds yesterday. Today, a different day. 2 fish for 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Gives him 44 pounds and 9 ounces. He's not a proud man. He'll hold it up. He worked hard for it all day. Not even Roland Martin has a long enough arm to make that one look big.
Come on, Dave.
I hope he's not here, because. But wow, we keep talking about the teeter-totter that is the leaderboard when you come to Florida. But man, you rode the teeter-totter. But today, a really big person got in the teeter-totter and flung you off.
Yeah, it got me. I've never been anywhere in the country where the wind can affect you more than it does in Florida. And my first day I had 11 pounds. Yesterday I was fortunate to catch the biggest bag I've ever caught, 29.1 I think it was, and I had a little tiny area that I thought was going to be the deal, and then this wind turned out of the north, and I was really close to the main lake, and it had a little ditch, and it just puked mud in there this morning when I got there, so you almost kind of know you're in trouble, but I felt like that was the only thing I had, so I felt like I should stay in that area and try to catch a big one. It just didn't work out, but guess what? We're fishing on Saturday. It felt so good to be back in that Express and that Yamaha again this year. We spent a lot of time in our boats all year. It's like our office, and it's a pretty special day out here for a kid in the crowd when I make a Saturday, because I always pick a kid out of the crowd to give him a Bassmaster membership. I had a dream when I was a kid to stand on this stage, and every day I make a Saturday cut, some little kid out here gets a Bassmaster membership. And I see this little kid sitting right here on the ground. You're going to get a Bassmaster membership, buddy. So come over here and see me when I get done, and I'll be at the Yamaha booth, and we'll get you taken care of on that. But feels great to be back in front of this crowd. Appreciate you all for coming out. Appreciate everybody that supports me, my family, and we'll see you at the next one.
Let's hear it for him. Before you leave, though, I have one question for you, and I just thought about it. I've never asked you this, but you always pick one kid out and say find you in the crowd. How many kids come up to you afterwards and say they're that kid?
Well, I might not remember my wife's birthday, but I can remember what he looks like, It's kind of like remembering where that stump is out on the flat. So, so don't forget to come see me.
Let's hear it for Dollar Bill Lowen. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, the baby shark, Shane LaHue. 5 fish here today for Shane LaHue. Started the day with 36 pounds, 4 ounces. 10 pounds and an ounce. He moves into 12th place currently. And hey, if the bus is going to get a flat, might as well get it on payday.
Yeah, I did get a flat. I think I flattened all of them, honestly. No, it wasn't a very good day. And, I kind of had a feeling when I had to slap on the Grundon's bibs and the Bear Proof socks this morning in Florida. I was like, man, I don't want to really be back in North Carolina right now. I got away from that. It's 85 degrees. I want that to continue. But it is what it is. You know, I think I ran out of fish, honestly, and I think a couple other guys in the area did as well. So just a much tougher day. I caught my fish this week on a Berkeley slobber knocker, 3/8 ounce, with a brand new Berkeley power stinger on the back. That trailer is awesome. I think I used 2 trailers the entire time over 2 days, and I think I caught 30 or 40 bass on it. So they hold up extremely, extremely well. They got a ton of action. And I was doing that with a Abu Garcia Revo STX. There's a brand new generation of Revos. You guys definitely need to check those out. They're super smooth. And the new Pro Series Abu Garcia rods, I was throwing the Hank Cherry bladed jig rod. Go check those out at abugarcia.com. I'm glad to get away with a check, make my first cut of the year, so hopefully we'll keep it rolling at Seminole.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. He's your day 1 leader, a 9-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 39 pounds, 7 ounces coming into today. Semifinal Saturday. Unfortunately, just 3 fish today, 6 pounds, 6 ounces with 45 pounds, 13 ounces. Day 1 was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I'm going the wrong direction. I took a wrong turn out there somehow. The first day was fabulous. It was a miracle kind of day. Today I kind of took myself out of the area where I should have probably stayed in there and fought for it, but it was just too congested and I didn't feel like fighting for water, and it was a big mistake. I tried to make something else work, but I want to say hi to everybody. I got a lot of friends down here. This is a great community. Been fishing here for 45 years in tournaments almost, so it's been a kind of a blessing to be able to fish down here and learn how to fish down here. There's some great people here, and people back home, people online, social media. I had a lot of support this week, and I just want to thank everybody for that.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing you the next one. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 5-time Elite Series bridesmaid from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Brock Mosley started the day with 39 pounds, 6 ounces. Went out in the Dakota Lithium Phoenix Mercury. Brings us 5 fish back here today. 9 pounds, 11 ounces. Puts you in 10th place right now, but yeah, it's probably going to end in a minute.
Yeah, probably. We was actually having bets back there who had the smallest bag today. I don't think I'm going to win that one either. But you know, it's been a fun week. You know, I was catching them the way I like to this time of year back home, throwing, you know, fishing really shallow. I was fishing some really gnarly stuff. I had 3 big bites today. I lost every one of them halfway to the boat, and that's just, you know, it's just part of it when you fishing that kind of stuff. You know, it's not easy to get them in the boat here, and but all in all, you know, it's been a good week because I made a cut. I've never done that in 7 years of fishing the elites, but you know, I'm gonna be around tomorrow. I'm gonna be with the Dakota Lithium guys, hanging around see if my buddy can pull one out, and Tyler. So we'll be rooting for him tomorrow, and you know, if you guys want to come by and talk about some lithium batteries, I'll be around. So come see us.
All right, we'll swing by. He's a 4-time Bassmaster winner, a 2-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Woo! I think you overwooed today, to be honest.
Yeah.
7 pounds, 14 ounces gives you 52 pounds even. I mean, I like the enthusiasm though. Oh my goodness. This is boom shakalaka tiny bass. The good news is that's so rare for you. I mean, I believe you said those are definitely the smallest fish I've ever seen in your hands.
Yeah, that was definitely the smallest bag I've ever weighed in. But hey, you live and you learn. Hey, sometimes you make mistakes and you got to live by them. Hey, I'm not happy, but I'm okay with it. You know, I didn't go to my main area where I've been catching them. Stayed up here on this north end and tried to play the wind, and you see how that turned out. I just did not catch them. That was the only 5 fish I caught all day. I struggled today, but hey, that's fishing. Hey, love this amazing crowd at Okeechobee. Okeechobee has absolutely showed out the last 2 days. I mean, catching the first 2 days, 2 20-pound bags, I mean, I can't complain. But hopefully we carry this momentum, not today's momentum, the last 2 days' momentum to Seminole, and we catch some fish there. And big shout out to my lovely wife at home and my puppos, and I'm going to go load the camper up and get going.
Great tournament. Way to go. He is the reigning and defending Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a title he's won twice from Rapsram, Idaho. The prodigy, Brandon Polinick. 39 pounds and 2 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 10-3 to get inside the cut currently. 8 pounds, 10 ounces. Moves into 12th place with 47 pounds, 12 ounces. And going to call an end to your tournament, but man, you've done a lot more with a lot less leaving Florida in the past.
Yeah, this week was good to me. I didn't know what to expect, and today showed how volatile the bite that I was on was. I was catching a lot of my fish punching mats, and I had this one special mat that I caught 2 6s, a 5, 2 4s, and like a 2.5 out of this same mat. And I went there today and never had a bite. And there was always this shiner boat that was there in the morning, and I think they were just chumming them up every morning for me, and the fish just kept swimming there, and they weren't there this morning, and I never had a bite.
So the truth, at least.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with, because surely I'm a lot better than 8 pounds, right?
Not today.
That's right, not today. But I do want the crowd to help me out with something. Today is my mom's birthday, and I'm smart enough to say, or not say how old she is, and her oldest grandson started calling her Llama instead of Grandma. So I need you guys all to say happy birthday, Llama, with me on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Llama!
Happy birthday. Somewhere there's a very confused Seth Fighter.
We were concerned about that, and we don't even know where it came from, but he just started calling her Llama, and now every grandchild calls her Llama.
Happy birthday, Llama. We'll see you at the next one. I know you're going to get loud, Florida. He is part of a family that are generational angling icons. A 7-time FLW Tour winner from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. 37 pounds and 15 ounces coming into today. 5 fish here today. 8 pounds, 7 ounces. With 46 pounds, 6 ounces, he's going to hold one up for you. Scott, day one, it literally, like watching it, I was like, man, how can it go? You weren't, people catch the one big bite and they have a giant bag, but you were catching good, consistent fish. It looked like it was on cruise control, but somehow it's not.
No, that's what you call a train wreck right there. But, hey, it was a true blessing all week, really. I mean, be able to make Saturday, what a blessing. Make some money, get some good points, some good momentum. But, yeah, I mean, I wanted to win this tournament more than anybody. And I thought, man, by 10:30 on the first day, I had 25 pounds in the boat. And I'm thinking, man, I might be able to pull something off special. But I just never really reconnected with any good fish. I mean, I caught a lot of bass each day, but just never had any big ones. And, that was just kind of tough for me. But I stayed up here today and bounced around, just, zigged and zagged, just never really had an opportunity. There's a lot of fish being caught out there. But, like I said, it was a good week. But I do want to say one thing real quick. And how many people love Lake Okeechobee right here? That's right. I've grown up here on this lake my entire life, and I've seen it go through lots of changes. And right now we're dealing with a high lake level, 16 feet or so. The state's the Corps of Engineers wanting to keep this lake a lot higher, maybe even 17 feet. What's going to happen is if we do that, and we've got to get them to change that. And how can we change that is we got to let Governor DeSantis know that we can't let them kill Lake Okeechobee. We have to protect this beautiful resource. Our habitat's down to an all-time low right now. The reason you see some big bags, you look at this tournament, you say, oh, man, they're catching all these giant 20-pound bags. There's really only 3 or 4 places on the lake left right now to catch them. And once we lose those 2 or 3 places, we're done. So I'm just asking everybody out here, write the governor, tell the Corps of Engineers we need to get habitat back in the lake, grass back in the lake, get this water back, clarity back, and the fishing will improve so much better. Thanks, guys.
A great message. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Alabama. Get loud for Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 38 pounds, 14 ounces. Coming into today, 5 fish here today. 15 pounds and an ounce. Inside the top 10 right now in 7th place with 53 pounds and 15 ounces. Get loud for Kyle Welcher. $53 pounds, 15 ounces inside the top 10 for now. But regardless, you're going to roll out of town with a great start to the season.
Yeah, no doubt. And to be honest with you, whenever I came down here, I was a little bit scared of this lake. You know, you hear that from a lot of guys. This lake's very overwhelming. It's very big. It can be fickle. But I actually had probably one of the most fun tournaments I've ever fished. It's been on the Bassmaster Elite Series. I threw a frog literally the entire time of this tournament, and I probably caught, I don't know, 70 fish over the course of this tournament on a frog, and that's always a good week. So, but like you said, just glad to have some good momentum going into Seminole, because that's another one that's big and overwhelming and hard to run around on. So some momentum going into that one will definitely help.
Keep it rolling. Looking forward to a great season with you. He's an Elite Series champion from Georgia. Get loud for Drew Cook. $45 pounds and 10 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently with 57 pounds and an ounce. And a good tournament, because on day one, I mean, you really, day two, you told me, man, I didn't expect what happened on day one. You continued it all the way through to the 3rd day here.
Yeah, I had no idea if I was going to get a bite, day 1, day 2, or today. And I milked my little area for all she was worth. The wind blew all the water out, and I finally left with like 45 minutes left, and ended up culling a couple times. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to be right there, but I'm looking forward to getting home, having a day off or having some time to get some tackle rigged for Lake Seminole. It's my home lake. Get to sleep in my bed. It's going to be awesome. But it is my wife's birthday, and I can't forget that. I tried to catch her a big bass on live so I could say this was for her birthday, but that obviously didn't happen. But she has to deal with my little boy running around here, and she's already got the truck packed up, so she doesn't have the stroller, so she's got to hold him, and he's squirming. So we'll see what happens. I caught every fish this week on a swim jig, on a dirty jigs, no jack swim jig, and a jackhammer chatterbait with a big bite swim on it. It was really awesome, really fun the first 2 days. Today, not so much, but I'm looking forward to coming back here. Hopefully they can, work this out with the water level, with the core and all this, and we can keep this lake alive and not bring it to 17 foot and kill it.
Well, enjoy some birthday cake, and we'll see you on your home body of water. He's a 2-time Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. 42 pounds even starting the day. He needs 11.7 to get inside the cut, more to stay there. 13 pounds and an ounce inside the cut, currently in 7th place with 55 pounds and an ounce. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Gerald Swindle. 55 pounds and an ounce. A good start to the season.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, folks, it's a little windy out there. I mean, these guys going to say, boy, I like wind to blow. No, I don't. I'd rather listen to 9 Taylor Swift albums locked in a porta-johns I would fish in the daggone wind. That's what, and I said it. I meant it. Yep, I know. Every time her songs come on, I start studying trees to hit in that Toyota. I'm like, God, 600 love songs about how her relationship didn't work out. I just want to send her a message and say, you might want to look at yourself. I mean, my uncle got married 5 times. They give him a permit now, not a license. He said, I just can't find the right woman. I said, that's apparent, son. It's apparent. But pretty tough out there. Didn't get a lot of bites. Thought I found them yesterday and went in that area this morning, had one big bite and had another one get after it. But the fish just would not come up with the sunshine. They would not suspend. And what I'm doing is I'm just throwing a chatterbait and a Zoom mag speed worm, just trying to go as slow as I could around some of the bases of the reeds. A little bit of hydrilla mixed in, and it was just a grind for me today. The wind is aggravating. I like to make pinpoint casts real fast and move along, but the wind made it tough, but it was fun to be out there. Dave, I got my new line of rods out with 13, the Metal Series rods and reels, to catch all them fish on my new chatterbait rod. If anybody's interested in it, it's $150. The reel's $150. Tackle Warehouse has got them. Dick's Academy. That's a shameless plug, but baby needs new shoes. I got grandchildren trying to go to college. Y'all please support the G-Man. Buy some poles, okay? I'm telling you, I just, I don't know how else to say it. Brother needs to eat.
I'd like to thank you for being the world's first honest professional angler. He's a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 39 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day, looking for 14.4 to get inside the cut. What a triumphant comeback. 18 pounds, 9 ounces in 5th place with 57 pounds and 14 ounces. Just a few weeks ago, wasn't sure he could start this season, and he might have just made his first championship Sunday of 2023. Dude, this is pretty amazing, and most of these people probably don't know, but you've been battling some health issues. You didn't even know if you were going to be able to start the season. And, man, not only did you start it, but you might be fishing your first championship Sunday.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The thing with Bell's palsy is that I'm having to patch my eye because the eyelid doesn't work. I think I might actually be better fishing with one eye than 2 eyes. So when all this clears up, I might still rock a patch out there. I might be like the Elite Series pirate.
I mean, whatever works.
I mean, it's working, so why mess it up,
Exactly. If you get a shot to go tomorrow, how you feeling about your chances?
I feel good. The thing about Florida is whenever you get a north wind, the fishing gets a little bit tough. All you have to do is slow down. What I did today was I actually finesse fished. I was throwing a Cinco on a spinner rod, and I literally I burned through 60 Cincos today. I was actually counting 60 of them. So, I mean, there's tons of small ones out there, but just catching those big ones is definitely the deal. So, I got 2 good bites today. Hopefully we can go out there tomorrow and catch 5 big ones and make things interesting.
Congrats. Whatever way it works out, an incredible performance. Fishing his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event. He's a Bassmaster Open winner from Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada, Cooper Gallant. 40 pounds, 13 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish, looking for 13.2 to keep his tournament alive. 10 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 14th place with 51 pounds, 12 ounces. But, man, you're officially an Elite Series pro, and, man, what a start to your career. How you feeling about things, Coop?
I feel great. It's, like I said, it's a dream come true, and I'm happy to be here. Wow, what a crowd. This is awesome. Thanks, Aaron, for coming out. Thank you, Bass. Thanks to my dad. He's been filming all week. I know Mom's back home watching, my brothers, all my friends and family. Big thanks to my sponsors for believing in me. Guys, it means the absolute world. And I'm looking forward to getting in the truck, hopping on the road, and getting another one started on Lake Seminole next week.
Best part is you're just getting started, dude. Great to have him on the Elite Series. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the noise coming for one of the hottest anglers on the planet. 4 wins in the last 3 years from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. 4 wins in the last 3 years, 2 Bassmaster Century Clubs, the 3rd biggest bag in Bassmaster history, and today, 5 fish for 16 pounds, 3 ounces, gives him 50 pounds and 6 ounces, and another great start for Lee Livesey to the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series. So, 15th place, a good start to the finish, and I'm kind of glad you didn't win anyways, because if you had any more titles, I don't think I have enough breath to shout them out for your introduction.
I'll take them all, man. Look at this crowd. This place is amazing. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I'm from a fishing community. This is a real fishing community, man. Everybody's fishing, buying tackle, boats everywhere. I love places like this. I hope we come back next year and many more years to come. Hey, Bass, you guys, I see you back there with some bush lights. I see you. I promised if they held them up, I'd give them a shout-out, Bass University. But, no, it was a great tournament.
Are they giving bush lights to everyone that goes over?
Yeah, Bass University's got free bush light back there. Go hit them up.
I think he said 3, not free. I think there's.
So Lake and Trail down the road, we're gonna have to call my buddy Mike Martin at R&K Distribution with Anheuser-Busch because we bought that place out of Bush Light this week. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to get the American Bait Works gang on that down there.
Sure, you're gonna get ready and have another good one next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm one week away from seeing the baby and the wife, and I love y'all, and I'll be home soon. Thanks everybody for coming out.
Great start to the season. The first Canadian ever to win an FLW Tour event. The first Canadian ever to win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. From Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. 31 pounds even as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 12 pounds, 10 ounces. Puts you in 27th place with 43 pounds, 10 ounces. And the worst thing about being from Canada, and I know from experience, is even when it's cold on this body of water, you can't tell anyone because they won't listen to you.
And the fish, the only people that knew it was cold today was the fish, and they didn't like it. It was tough to get that 12 pounds, that's for sure.
Good start to the season, though. You got to be happy with that?
Yeah, I'll take it. It was a tough practice, so going into this tournament, I just wanted to have a decent finish, get in the cut, and get some of those valuable Angler of the Year points. And one thing everyone's shooting for is the first tournament of the year is get points and make that classic. And in a good spot now, and I got 8 tournaments left, so we'll see how it goes.
Keep it rolling. Look forward to seeing the next one. One of Florida's finest. He is the Prince of Palatka from Palatka, Florida, Cliff Prince. 33 pounds, 2 ounces. 5 fish here today. 5 little ones, he says. 10 pounds, 10 ounces. Gives you 43 pounds, 12 ounces. And at this point in the weigh-in, they're used to that. It's been a tough day on Okeechobee. I mean, how different is it than yesterday?
It was a lot different. I mean, in the afternoons, the fish have been coming in, and this afternoon they just didn't do that for me anyway. And I run around and tried to do some different things, but didn't work. But you know, that's just you got to try. You know, when you get here on Saturday, you can only drop so many places, so you might as well go try something different. And I tried. But
good start to the season, though.
Yeah, that's right. I'll take the points and the money.
All right. Well, you get them both. See you at the next one. A 2-time Elite Series champion, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Buddy Gross had 34 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day. Today, 12 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 46 pounds and 10 ounces. You move into 20th place, going to get a good payday and get paid to head to the next one.
Hey, you know, the Lord bless us catch 5 today. I was worried about that at the beginning of the day, but, you know, we're going to go on up the road and got this one behind us, made us a little bit of money. Great lake. I can't wait to come back. I love this place.
It's awesome to have you here, as always. We look forward to seeing the next one. A former progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 30 pounds, 6 ounces coming into today. £15, 6 ounces, moves into 25th place with 45 pounds, 12 ounces. $45.12 and good points and a decent payday. I mean, it's kind of a drastic song change for you, wasn't it? Like Born on the Bayou to Snoop?
No, you did. You must not have listened to the song last year.
Oh, really? I could be a year behind. Sorry.
So I'll just tell you this: if I came out to the song I wanted to, it might make the crowd blush.
What are you going to tell us? What song?
I can't.
Well, just because you blurt out the words in that song doesn't mean they ain't thinking it.
Let's talk about fishing.
All right.
It's been a fun week. I'm glad to get some points this week, and it's always good to start in Florida. This is the best place we could be right now. Warm. I say that, and maybe next week will work out better for me. But it's been a good week. It's good to be here. Good to get the year started off right, and just glad everybody came out to see us. And we always love to come here. Let's come back next year.
I'd love to. Look forward to seeing the next one. He's a 3-time TTBC champion, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 29 pounds, 13 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. £16 pounds, 5 ounces, puts him in 24th place currently with 46 pounds and 2 ounces. $46.2 and 24th place right now, so a good payday and a good way to start off the season.
It is. You know, I came in, I barely squeaked into the cut in 49th place, so if I can move up, that's a good day. And I'm kind of kicking myself because this place changes so much with a little bit of wind. I had an area that I've been checking every day, and it's just been stained in there, and I went in there with 10 minutes to fish and caught that big one and caught 4 other bass, and it was gin clear, and I was like, man, I needed more time in here, but Okeechobee is such a cool place to fish. You know, I've probably been here 20 times, and the coolest thing about it is no matter how many times you come here, the lake is always different. You know, some places we go and it's the same old, you know, this is Toledo Bend. It's fishing the same. But Okeechobee's cool because it's a new lake every time we come. We should start here every year.
I'd love to. We'll find out in the future, but I'm sure you guys want us to come back every year? It's not up to us, but hopefully we are. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. 32 pounds and 6 ounces as of this morning. Looks like a good day today. 17 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 16th place with 49 pounds and 9 ounces. A good payday at the very first stop of the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series, the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite on Lake Okeechobee. I want to welcome our Site 1 VIPs hanging out in the VIP corral. I don't know whether that's to keep them in there or you guys out, but welcome. We appreciate the support. Brad, tell me about your day.
Man, I had pretty much everything I had by 10 o'clock. I don't know. I've been catching a bunch of fish every day around 11 or 12 o'clock. Seems like I've got a new wave coming in every day, and it just didn't happen. I think I caught what was there, what moved up overnight, and luckily I caught a 6-pounder, so that saved me. And, you know, fishing on Saturday, can't complain. It was a good week. I love Florida. I love coming here. I mean, you never know if you're going to catch a 7, 8, 9, 10-pounder here, and there's not many places in the world you can do that. I mean, it's Texas and California and Florida, so good place.
Good finish. Way to go. We look forward to seeing the next one. A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Scott Canterbury had 34 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. $16 pounds, 13 ounces. With 51 pounds, 3 ounces, Scott Canterbury moves into 15th place currently. Let's hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Scott Canterbury. $51 pounds, 3 ounces, so just outside of the cut, but man, a good finish here.
Good start to the year. Now that's what you got to, that's one of the goals, is to get off to a good start. So now we got to change our mindset and get thinking about Seminole. So we're going to think about it a little bit tomorrow and travel up there. But, man, this is awesome to have a good crowd here, guys. And tell you what, man, this is a great lake. This place really showed out this week. But it was a little bit rough out there today. I sure was glad I was in my Skeeter Yamaha running around on the lake. And, you know, I fished, I lost one big one today, but other than that, I fished pretty clean all week. Everything worked great. I was doing something a little bit different in an area. I was around a lot of boats, and I was catching a lot of them on a mega bopper, big worm, big speed worm type deal. But I was using a Mardi Gras colored sinker in front of it, real shiny sinker in front of it. And I think that might have made a little bit of difference from Epic Tungsten, but it was just something different. I was trying to show the fish a little bit something different. Other than that, I was just throwing a dirty jig swim jig with a 4-inch pocket slim on the back of it.
Good finish, good points. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. His very first Bassmaster Elite Series event from Alabama. Get loud for Elite Series rookie David Gaston. First tournament, first cut. That is the way you want to start your Elite Series career. Started today with 42 pounds and 14 ounces. He's got 5 fish to add to that here today. 10-10, moves into 34th place currently with 43 pounds and 8 ounces. But, man, there's a lot of rookies that will take this finish.
Yeah, man, I'm truly happy to be here today. I was never really on nothing, so I just went fishing every day and tried to catch a fish, and today I never got a big bite. So it is what it is. But this is usually what I catch in Florida, about 10 pounds. So the 2 days before I was very happy with.
How you feeling about the next one?
I'm excited about it. At least it's a little bit closer to the house, so, you know, you'll have family there and everything.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing you there. Great to have you on the Elite Series. He's an Elite Series champion, a Bassmaster Open champion from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. People are clapping. Listen, it's catching on. It's a real toe tapper. I told you. 14 pounds, 11 ounces. 44 pounds, 14 ounces. You're going to dance for me this year.
If I win one, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I can't wait till you win one. It's going to be spectacular. Never danced in his entire life, ever. Not once. Not even once, like not alone, like not in the car.
No, not at all. I can't believe you're bringing this up so early in the season already.
Well, I decided I'm not sure about job security for the entire year, so I might as well come out swinging this year.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
A good finish, though.
Yeah, I was happy with it. My practice was kind of so-so. I caught a lot of fish this week, actually. Probably, 15 keepers a day, I would say. Just never got that big bite, that 7-8 pounder that you like to have here. I think my big fish was 5 pounds for the week. So, but yeah, very thankful for the finish. Start the season off on a good note. Very happy.
Great finish. Great song. Good times. He is the reigning Elite Series Rookie of the Year, the all-time smallmouth bass winning weight record, Jay Shikurik. 35 pounds and 12 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 18-3 to get in the cut. 15-15, a little short of the cut, but with 51 pounds, 11 ounces. He moves into 15th place. And Jay Shikurik on his sophomore season starts off right where he left off. Another good finish on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 51 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 15th place, and man, pretty good finish here in Florida.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it, especially after the practice I had. But wow, this crowd, holy cow, you guys really showed out in Okeechobee. This is pretty unexpected. I want to thank everybody watching me at home, this whole week. I haven't said it yet. I'm sure everybody's been watching. They've been watching the bass track and doing everything. I put it in yesterday when I had no Marshall. So, and also I want to thank, all my sponsors. It's a long haul down from Wisconsin, and a lot of you guys might not know, but at home right now it's like 8 degrees. So this is like heaven for me, even though I only caught, 15 some pounds of bass. This is great.
You didn't have to shovel anything today. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good day.
Yeah, really good day. Yeah.
Excellent. Look forward to seeing the next one. He's a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 34 pounds and 13 ounces to start the day. Looking for 19-2 to get inside the cut currently. He's 19 pounds, 2 ounces. 21 pounds and 9 ounces. Moves into 7th place with 56 pounds and 6 ounces. Another great finish for Mark Frazier here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Moves into 7th place here on semifinal Saturday, and you never know, could be enough to sneak in there.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. They still got 3 or 4 guys. You guys are holding them back, so it's going to be
You're not supposed to expose the. Why don't you just tell them wrestling's fake too?
Sorry about that.
Whatever. to thank your sponsors.
Oh, no kidding though. I was on the troll motor every minute of the day. I didn't crank my motor until I was coming back in. Dakota Lithium, I'm running those in my boat, and couldn't say anything better about those. Man, it's just incredible battery. Yeah, I hope I make it tomorrow. It's pretty fun out there, but sorry.
Yeah, whatever. I hope you make it tomorrow too. An Elite Series rookie making his very first semifinal Saturday, the Cowboy, Joey Cifuentes. Is that right? We'll work on it later. 30 pounds, 9 ounces. Happy to have the Cowboy here with us. 5 fish, 20 pounds and 4 ounces. He gives you 50 pounds, 13 ounces. Get loud for the Cowboy. I like your weigh-in song. It's very fitting.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me I needed to use that for my song, and I think it fits perfect. But looking around here, I'm kind of sad. I don't see a whole lot of cowboy hats out there. Where's all my Florida crackers at? Yeah. Well, I'm a rookie, guys. I'm originally from Florida, originally a Florida cracker. Now I'm an Arkabilly. I live in Arkansas and having a blast.
Great to have you on the Elite Series. How you feeling about the next one?
Looking forward to Seminole. It's going to be fun, and just can't wait to get out there. Hopefully another cut and catch some big old fish. It's got some in it, I can tell you that. So
keep it rolling. It's great to have you here. We've been waiting on you. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, both those wins last year, one in the Opens, one in the Elite Series from Tennessee, Brandon Lester. $36 pounds even, and Brandon Lester, always a force to be reckoned with, especially in the great state of Florida, and he says not today. 5 fish, 6 pounds, 15 ounces, gives him 42 pounds, 15 ounces, and qualifies you to hang out with your family tomorrow, and I know you'd love that.
I do love that. Absolutely do. It's been great having them here this week. Man, I do. I love coming to Florida, and yesterday I got on something pretty special. I caught them all on a popping frog, and you know, a frog is kind of one of those baits you kind of got to lock it in your hand, and I told myself today I'm going to live by the sword and die by the sword, and well, you can see I died by the sword today, but it is what it is. We'll be back next time. Always good to come to Okeechobee and Florida in general. I just love it down here. So thank you guys. See y'all next time.
Always great to have you here. From Ava, Missouri, multiple Bassmaster Elite Series top 10s, a former Strike King College Bass champion, Cody Huff. 31 pounds, 11 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 15 ounces. Moves him into 24th place with 47 pounds, 10 ounces. Oh! Jeepers creepers, look at the peepers on that swamp donkey. Needs to be better than 7-3 to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 8-12 for the tournament. And Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the year. That one right there, 8 pounds, 6 ounces. So a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass of the day. And man, that was a welcome addition to the live well, I imagine.
It was. I didn't put them on the same side because I didn't want her eating all the rest of them because I was afraid I couldn't catch any more little ones to go with her. But, man, this place is a lot of fun. Getting out of Florida with a check is a good thing for me because I've had a really rough history with Florida. So, hey, I'm all smiles here. Big shout out to the family back home, and thank all you guys for coming out and seeing us.
Always great to have you here. Look forward to seeing the next one. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma had 31 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts you in 41st place. And well, Lake Okeechobee was not open today, it seems like, for most of our field.
No, you're right, Dave. It's a north wind in Florida can always be tough. You know, every year when the schedule comes out and Florida's on there, for almost all of us guys, it's a question mark. It's all about survival a lot of times. This week we survived. I still had a great week, no complaints. I do want to thank my mom and dad. They left their vacation to come all the way here to see me. I love you guys. Get ready for Seminole. It's going to be a good derby.
Well, go spend some time with mom and dad. Happy vacation. Anybody here on vacation? Who lives in a vacation? Smart people. He lives in a vacation as well. From DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. 30 pounds and an ounce coming into today. 5 fish here today, 7 pounds, 6 ounces. And man, this weigh-in, I mean, it's like it's a whole different lake than yesterday.
Gosh, it really is. And if you're just a little bit off the area, you're just not catching it. Today, I tried to move around. I wanted to try to find something fresh, and I never did. But, it's just been an awesome week. I'm so glad I made the cut and, made a paycheck. And, man, we got Seminole coming up. Weather looks good. Man, I'm excited. I'm gonna swing by the house, wash my clothes, and then head to Seminole.
Well, happy washing and happy traveling, and we look forward to seeing you at Seminole. He's an Elite Series champion, all the way from Kenora, Ontario, Canada, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie, Jeff Gustafson. 34 pounds, 11 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish. 10 pounds, 8 ounces. You move into 35th place. And with 45 pounds, 3 ounces. And I take it from the head nod. There's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. No, I actually caught more fish than yesterday, but they were all skinny. No good.
No good.
Fun week though. Caught most of them flipping, punching mats. We don't get to do a lot of that in Canada, so just go put my talons down about 100 times a day and pick apart, the little holes in the weeds, and pretty fun way to catch them. Hey, like what better way?
Good day.
Good day, good week. Love coming back here. Get this lake cleared up. It's legendary, and it's rough right now. So it's one of my favorite places to come. 10 years of doing this, and can't wait to come back. But we need some more clear water out there.
All right, thank you very much. Safe travel. See you at the next one. I know you're going to get loud. He's a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a former Bassmaster Classic champion from Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Go Ike for Mike Iaconelli. Mike Iaconelli had 29 pounds, 12 ounces. To start the day, 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds even, moves him up to 38th place. And looks like he's going to gain a few valuable points here today on the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. Ike, looks like you've done your job today. Gain yourself a few extra points, and you were in a good spot to do that.
Yeah, it was a good day. Florida's been tough for me in my career, and Florida strain bass is different. It's not a northern strain, and over 30 years of doing it, it's been tough. So to leave here with a good check, to leave here with some points, I'm really, really happy about that.
Great finish and a great start to the season. He's a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Benton, Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 29 pounds, 15 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today on our final 10 anglers, and then we'll bring out our top 10, introduce them to you. 11 pounds, 6 ounces. Puts him in 43rd place with 41 pounds and 5 ounces. Let's hear it for Stetson Blaylock. A semifinal Saturday appearance here at the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite. And, hey, man, a day 3 finish and a good start to kick off the season.
Yeah, that's the number one goal. If you're cashing checks and keep making cuts, you'll be there at the end. And those chances will come this week. It just never happened for me. Didn't get any big bites today. So I'm thrilled to death with this finish and head up the road. God's been good.
Great week, and keep it rolling. We look forward to seeing the next one. He's a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 3-time U.S. Open champion from Payson, Arizona, Clifford Perch. 33 pounds, 12 ounces. 5 fish to add to that here today. 9 pounds, 9 ounces, and puts him in 42nd place with 43 pounds and 5 ounces. £43 and 5 ounces puts you in 42nd place, and a good payday. And I really think the winner of this weigh-in is Lisa, because it's not been near as tough as yesterday.
Yeah, it was a lot tougher fishing today. I caught a lot of fish, but they just got really small. But I'm super thankful. I had 2 fun days here. Man, I was blessed with a big giant one each day, and today it just was harder. So I'm thankful. I got out of Florida with a no-K start. I fell a little bit today. We'll move on. But it was fun. I got to thank everybody for being here. There's a great crowd. I want to thank my friends and family that are watching online too. And man, I'm excited to start the new season. So we'll move to Seminole and hopefully get them again next week.
Great start to the season. Keep it rolling. He's a former Bass Nation national champion, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. Had 32 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 3 ounces. He moves into 26th place with 47 pounds and an ounce. So a decent tournament. You enjoyed the 6-pack last night?
I only did one. I was so tired. I did one and took some ibuprofen and went to bed. But it was
responsible.
Yeah, I'm very responsible. You got to be doing this.
Good finish.
I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. Today was a struggle. I ended up catching 6, 7 keepers. That one big one. This is an excellent finish for me here. So I'm very excited about it.
Way to go. Get rigged and get ready. We'll see you down the road at the next one next week. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. 29 pounds, 14 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 32nd place with 46 pounds even. Another great start here in the great state of Florida for John Cruz at the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite on Lake Okeechobee. And John, a good start to the season. I mean, not as good as last year, but that was a win. You can't always have that, but payday.
Squeaking into the top 3, third day was a win, because then you can go out and catch a decent bag and help yourself out, as far as points and stuff go. That was the situation I had, last year. But this new year, it's going to be different. We're going to have a good consistent year. That's what I'm going to shoot for. But everybody sitting out here, they wonder how'd you catch these fish out here? I really had 2 main baits this week. One was a black and blue jackhammer chatterbait with a missile bait spunk shad. I was alternating between the 4.5 and the 5.5. A bruiser flash color on the back was a black and blue. And then the other bait that I caught, that big one and a bunch of my other fish, was actually a Carolina rig. This is Florida. You're supposed to use a Florida rig. No, I said I'm going to use a Carolina rig, and I put a missile baits baby destroyer. It is just a scrumptious little morsel on the back of that thing. I've caught fish everywhere from New York to Florida to Texas and everywhere in between. And that thing came through for me this afternoon. I caught that big one on that, and I caught a bunch of other ones this week. So I appreciate everybody coming out, and I love the Big O.
Great week and a great finish. The 2012 PAA Angler of the Year, the pride of Winchester, Tennessee, Mr. Phoenix Boats, Gary Klaus. 35 pounds and 7 ounces to start the day. 2 fish to add to that here today. 3 pounds, 2 ounces, puts you in 47th place. And Gary, if you had to weigh that in yesterday, that would have felt horrible back there. But when you see how tough it was, it's got to be comforting to know that the majority of the field really had a tough day on Okeechobee. I'm just trying to make it nice.
You're trying really hard to make me feel good.
I really am.
I didn't have a good day, obviously, and had a real good day yesterday. I was 20 pound yesterday and 2 pound today, and that's the way this lake is sometimes. And I was fishing the area. There's several of us in there. We beat it to death, and then I didn't fish good at all today. I really just got to put it on me. I didn't do good. I didn't present my baits well, and hung up half the time. Just seems like things didn't go my way. But here on day 3, so you can't complain about that. And hey, I love Okeechobee, y'all. I actually think about buying a house down here, so love the town, love the lake. Thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing the next one. He's a 2-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 2-time FLW Tour winner from Oklahoma, Bradley Hallman. 30 pounds and 5 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish to add to that here today. A triumphant return to the Bassmaster Elite Series for Bradley Hallman. 16 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into 29th place with 46 pounds and 9 ounces. Always follow your dreams, even if you hit a speed bump along the way. Bradley Hallman was part of the Elite Series about 12 years ago, and, we talked about it this week on the podcast. For a little while, tournament fishing stole his soul, but he got his soul back, qualified to be back here, won a couple FLW Tour events along the way, and I'd say this is a triumphant return to the Elite Series. Wouldn't you guys say? How good does this feel? Because you have fought, clawed, and done whatever it took to make here. I mean, you've really worked hard.
Dude, it's been a long road. I mean, it has. There was 3 years in the opens to get back. That was the toughest gauntlet that I've ever had to go through in my career of fishing. It was the real deal to get back. But, dude, I'm super excited to be back. And like I told you, man, a man without a smile on his face is a man without few fish, And so it's been a great week. Love the fact that I had my best bag of the week today, so that's good too. Just really enjoyed it. I mean, the first night I couldn't even go to sleep because I just couldn't go to sleep. But I knew I was going to do that. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, all right, dude, like at some point you got to get some sleep. So I think I fished on about 3 hours. But after that, it's been a regular derby. I'm back in the groove.
Great to have you back here, and you're just getting started. He's a 3-time Elite Series champion, the former heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. 47 pounds and an ounce to start the day. He's looking for 20 pounds and 2 ounces to take the lead. A good day of fishing for Steve Kennedy. Looking for 20 pounds, 2 ounces, 23 pounds and an ounce. 23 pounds and an ounce. And Steve Kennedy is leading with 70 pounds and 2 ounces. 70 pounds and 2 ounces, and Steve Kennedy is leading the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. We're going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 8.6 for today. 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
Oh, so close.
If you ask me, that should be worth more points because I think I saw you catch it and you caught it on a frog. And, I mean, topwater fish should be worth more. It was one of the most awesome eats on Bass Live. And in a tournament where we've seen leaders and weights go up and down, you've got yourself in the lead of this event at the very tail end of this weigh-in by being incredibly consistent.
Yes, and today I had 2 big fish. The rest of my fish are just 3-pounders. The last 2 days I've actually had 3 big fish in pretty similar weights. That big one really makes up a little difference. But yeah, it's a pretty incredible bite. If I could catch all my bites, that'd be awesome. But man, it is probably some of the most fun fishing I have ever seen. You throw that thing out there and twitch it a couple of times and it goes kaboom. And then you throw for 3 hours and don't get another bite. But when you put it in front of the right fish, it's anyway, impressive bites for sure.
Obviously, you're going to get a shot to go out there tomorrow. How are you feeling about your chances?
I'm getting nervous. I had 8 big bites the first day, 6 yesterday, 4 today. So it's going downhill. But we're going to lose some guys. I don't know how many guys are going to still be in there with me. I think we're going to have 4. So, but anyway, we're going fishing. Sun's coming out. That's going to change things. Wind's going to swing around, change things. So just got to figure out where that little sweet spot is and milk it for all it's worth. I hope we're going to. Anyway, I finished second here twice, so I'm I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
I'd love to see you take the title. What a tournament he's having. Let's hear it for Steve Kennedy. A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. Tyler Rivette had 53 pounds and 7 ounces. 5 fish at it, looking for 16-12, 14-11, 2 pounds and an ounce short of the overall lead, but he moves into second place with 68 pounds and 2 ounces. Get loud for Louisiana's Tyler Rivette. "68 pounds, 2 ounces. You're sitting in second place and obviously going to get a shot to fish tomorrow, but today proved a little tougher than it would have even seemed going into today. Are you shocked with how your bite was affected?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Ah! All right, I got it out. That was a...
What? Do that again?
I can't. I'm wore out now.
I don't know whether I'm more shocked about that or the guy walking through the crowd dressed as a hot dog.
That's true. I couldn't do it. It was a tough day.
You think you're having a tough day? He's walking through the crowd dressed as a hot dog.
It's working. I'm hungry now. I might go get a hot dog now. No, it was frustrating. I had the same thing every day. They'd follow my bait. I'd have 20 to 25 pounds just come chasing it, and you couldn't do anything. They were inches away from eating it, and they would just turn around, and it's the most frustrating thing. And the wind today, I thought it would help. Like third cast, I caught like the 3/8, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good day. And I was wrong. I was stressing all day. I was like, dang it, we're not going to make top 10 with this. And then I saw Brandon run up the river, and he gave me the thumbs down. And I was like, oh no, like we could have had a shot at this. And then here we are. So it's gonna be tight.
You still have a shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I just wanted that.
What?
The little yeah, like a lead, a big lead.
Of course.
Yeah.
We've had anglers from Louisiana that I thought we needed closed captioning for some of the stuff they said, but we've never had ones that communicated with sounds.
Oh yeah, we do that all the time. Like a little jujut, that's just anything. You could do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our jujut.
Okay, so what's the plan for tomorrow?
We're gonna catch some big jujuts.
Giants.
Big giants.
There you go.
It's about 30 pounds.
I'd love to see it happen. Love to see you get this title. Let's hear it for Tyler Rivette. He is your Day 2 leader, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 55 pounds and 8 ounces. He's looking for 14-11 to take the lead. 14 pounds, 4 ounces. With 69 pounds, 12 ounces, he moves into second place. And we are 3 days into this tournament, and we've had 3 different leaders all 3 days. And it is going to be a shootout tomorrow because as much as this body of water continues to change, I'm sure it's going to change a little again.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it dramatic, No, that's a complete lie. I tried so hard, and it was so hard to catch one today. I had 3 fish for pretty much all day and ended up coming back up here and got 2 more. And I got Florida today. That's all it is. I know an area that fish are coming to, and I sat all day basically waiting on them, and they never showed up. I think I needed the sun. I think that's what it is. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be better. But when you catch 30 pounds, you can't, try something else. It's kind of hard to do. So I was kind of waiting all day for some fish to show up that just never did and got enough to stay up there anyway. So we'll see what happens. All day I was like, man, if I don't catch a limit, I'm going to go from first and not even make the cut. So I was just grinding, trying to get the limit all day. So hopefully tomorrow they'll actually pull up and bite for me in the sun.
Love to see you get this title. It's been fun all week long. Another shot at him tomorrow. Let's hear it for Brandon Cobb. With that, we conclude our weigh-in. Don't go anywhere. We're going to introduce you our top 10, and after that, we've got our friends from Dakota Lithium doing their draw, so make sure to stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we started with 104 pros, cut it down to 50. Do you want to meet your top 10? Do you want to meet your top 10? He thought he was out, but we pulled him back in. Going out in 10th position, a two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Georgia, Mark Frazier. He's a former Bassmaster Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's a four-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Elite Series champion, and next week he goes to his home body of water. He's a Bassmaster Century Club member. Get loud for Georgia's Drew Cook. You want a storybook? They're not all done by Disney. We have them on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Just a few weeks ago, he thought he was going to have to miss this event due to medical absence. He is a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He is a Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is here on Championship Sunday from North Carolina, Brandon Card. He grew up in Toowoomba, Australia, in a country that doesn't even have bass, but it was his dreams to kick bass, and that's exactly what he has done. He is the only Australian to ever qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series, the only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. He is weeks away from his very first Bassmaster Classic from Toowoomba, Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. He is a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's had a good week to kick off the season. A three-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina. Get loud for Jake Whitaker. Wow, you want to talk about a storybook? He has fought and clawed through the Bassmaster Open, the gauntlet that is the Bassmaster Opens. He's finally an Elite Series pro, but he's not going home after 2 days. He's not going home after 3 days. In his very first Elite Series event, his very first Championship Sunday appearance from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. He is a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an 18-time FLW Cup qualifier, a 4-time Angler of the Year, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendland. He is representing himself, and that self spends an awful lot of time in the gym. When he gets done in the gym, he likes to throw the guns on the water, and that's exactly what he did yesterday. It was suns out, guns out. Well, the sun didn't come out today, but I'm sure it's going to shine tomorrow for a 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Ravat. He is a 2-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, won both of those events in his rookie season on the Bassmaster Elite Series. He's a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a member of the Bassmaster Century Club from Greenwood, South Carolina. He is the COBB, Brandon Cobb. And last but definitely not least, 3 days into this tournament, we've had 3 different leaders. A leaderboard that has been a teeter-totter of success and failure. He's stayed incredibly consistent. He's an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 3-time, maybe I'm telling the future, a 3-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, the former heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. We started with 104, cut it down to 50, now only 10 remain. This 10 are your top 10 at the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. In just a few short hours, these Elite Series assassins will battle it out on one of the most fabled fisheries in all the world, Lake Okeechobee, and you can watch it go down on FS1 starting at 8 a.m. One more time, let's hear it for your top 10.